Oh, I am definitely going there. A potato chip topped coffee cake. Up next on the Trailer Park Cooking Show.
She's bringing the trailer park lifestyle to the world. Come inside, don't be shy, cause Jolene can't wait to meet ya. She's the queen of the park. She's got gossip, news, and lots of food to feed ya. Jolene Sugarbaker. Jolene Sugarbaker is one budget-minded girl. Lots of cheap fashion is the passion at the park. The passion at the park. The passion at the park. Dropping in on neighbors is all part of Jolene's work. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen.
Hey there, Trailer Park fans, it's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, and welcome to the Trailer Park Test Kitchen, and welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jolene, the Trailer Park Cooking Show, where I show you how to live on a budget and do it the Trailer Park way. Well, today is a great kind of recipe to surprise your friends over coffee with, and can you imagine a time when there wasn't a potato chip? Well, yes, that actually happened because these were sort of an elegant treat at one time. And back in the olden days, people used them around buffet tables and certain seafood platters to make it look pretty. Well, this recipe uses it in a dessert. Yes, that's right. And it's a coffee cake. Everyone's favorite part of a coffee cake is the crumble. But today's crumble is made with potato chips. It's my potato chip coffee cake up next on the Trailer Park Cooking Show. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Making my potato chip coffee cake is really simple, and I've got a bowl here, and I'm starting with 1 1/4 cup of sifted flour, and that goes right on in here. Now, you could probably mix this all together and sift it all out, but I don't have the time for that yet. And this is 2/3 cup of sugar, that goes right on in there, just like that. And now we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And this is just table salt. That goes right on in there. And we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder right on into the bowl. And that will just make it rise up real nicely. And we're just going to mix this around so that it's well mixed because we didn't sift it together. And I'll check back with you in just a moment. Okay, now that we've got that mixed up, we're going to add 2/3 cup of whole milk right on into the mixture, just like that. And this is 3 tablespoons of vegetable shortening that we've melted down. That goes right on in there. And this is an egg that we have beaten, and that goes right on into the bowl. And we are going to mix this up until it's a batter. Don't overbeat it. But we're just going to mix this up, and I'll check back with you in just a moment. Next up, you're going to take an 8-inch square baking pan and spray it out. And you're going to take your batter and you're going to spread it out into the bottom of the pan. So let me do that and check back with you in just a moment. Okay, now we're going to make the topping. And I've got a tablespoon of butter that I've melted down. And this is 1/3 cup of brown sugar. We're going to put that right on in there. This is actually 3 tablespoons of flour. And that goes right on in there. Right on into the bowl. Just like that. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're going to mix this all around. And this is going to make kind of our crumb topping. But it does have that secret ingredient. And we're going to get that ready too. So I'll check back with you in just a moment. Okay, now we're going to take our crumb topping and just sprinkle it evenly over top our batter just like this. Now the surprise element of this dessert is the potato chip crunchy topping. And that is actually going to be a surprise for people. But let's get every last bit of that out of this here. And I know that's unusual, but it was very elegant back in the day. And I'm just bringing it back to everyone. So I think it's going to be just a very unusual coffee cake that you can chat about over with friends next time for coffee. And now I've got 1/3 cup. Actually, this is 1/2 cup of potato chips that I've crushed up. And we are just going to sprinkle that right... Oh, well, that looks pretty. That looks like a crunchy topping. People won't know the difference at all. I've preheated the oven to 375 degrees, and this is going to bake for about 30 minutes. You're going to use a toothpick test to make sure that it's okay. So go ahead and set your timer. And there you have it, my potato chip coffee cake. And look at that. That doesn't look like potato chips up there. You can certainly fool your guests with this nice crumb topping made out of potato chips. And we use the cinnamon and the butter, the usual toppings, but it's got that crunchy potato chips up on top of there. And I just can't wait to try it. Look at that. This will certainly be great with a cup of coffee or tea. Taste that crunch, and it's got the crunch of the potato chips, which certainly gives it kind of like a salted kind of taste. You know, salted caramel is all the rage, and this has the cinnamon sugar, and it really does have an unusual taste that people will just, they'll second guess it, definitely, but this is really good. I mean, it does have potato chips on it, but you'll never know. That is so good. I hope you get a chance to make my potato chip coffee cake. And if you do, send me pictures at jolenesugarbaker@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow the trailer park all over the place. I share my travel pictures on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and on my website, jolenestrailerpark.com. Don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button wherever it is. I've got some more cooking shows right around the corner. Lots of things for the summer. Love to hear your comments down at the bottom about what you want me to fix here inside the Trailer Park Test Kitchen. I love y'all. Continue to live the Trailer Park way. I'll see you back real soon. Bye-bye.
Slap on all your blue eyeshadow. Watch out for